Woo. Hello. How's it going? We're here. We've made it. It's Clive and Torgal. And me, Brizer. We're back. Hello. We're building a ship. This music is so dramatic, dude. They're about to go to war, but apparently we're not taking part. I don't know. They just left, so... Or they're gathering still. We're doing other stuff. I'm sure it'll come back around when we get further in the story. Maybe? Okay, where are we going? That way. Alright. I don't know what we're building the ship for. Mid just asked for it. That's the wrong way. Mid is Sid's daughter. Not us. Sid. The old Sid. So that's nice. She's a mechanic. She's a bit of a... I don't know. I don't know how to describe her. She's very determined.
Faster.
Whoa. You just pick it up automatically. I was going to hit triangle. I'm playing Elden Ring. That trailer dropped. I mean, I knew it was going to drop, but I'm glad that game's coming, or that DLC's out in June. I don't need it anytime soon. There's too much other stuff to play, like this. And then Remake, Rebirth will be out. It's out in 7 days as of this recording. Let's see if I can beat this. Yeah, they followed. I also got Last Epoch. I really want to play it. I'm playing it on Steam Deck. It's okay.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Yeah, we got it.
Of course. I'll be right back.
Of course. I like the jump in this game. There's no jump in Remake and Rebirth.
Anybody home?
Torgal. What is it? An Ari man?
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Slay the enemy. What did you just put on me? Oh, is that Doom? We gotta get out of here. Okay. Oh, R1. This is dodge, remember? Nice. Yeah. I think I want to drop the lightning rod.
Let's try.
I gotta use Titan more. I need to do the parry. I never circle.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Nice. Okay. What's next for this boat? I think we got 2 out of 3 done, right? Shielding. I don't know what this was for. Pull back to Mid. Let's get this item. I'm enjoying this game right now. I don't know. For a while it wasn't hitting. But I don't know. It's so pretty.
All right.
It's so pretty, and when you remember how to battle, it's okay. I mean, I haven't fought a boss lately, so it's not, I don't feel the sponginess of it. Okay, let's go back. Talk to Mid. Oh, this isn't the way, dude. Where are we going? Is it the way? Can you go around that way?
The man who hurt your mother. I'm sure they're looking down on us now.
Oh, her ship lies still.
Just gotta learn the layout. Is there a mini map? I don't like having it on, but I just need to be sure if there is. There is no mini-map in this game? Shocked. Okay, whatever. It only took like 30 something hours to realize that.
Tidying up that workshop.
Think Mid might need well-meaning souls to leave her alone. She has it how she likes it.
Oh. Yeah, it's not bad. It looks fine. What's up, Mid?
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
She can't go talk to him. Look at him hustling up those stairs. Get it, Clive? Okay.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
We haven't visited the garden in a while. There's nothing going on. Right? Yeah, dude, there's nothing going on over there.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo, and do you know what it did? It only went and bloody bit me.
Oh,
Could be nasty. You should ask Tired to have a look at that.
it bit me. Little bugger. Oh, juke that guy.
Thanks to Sid.
Hippocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Oh, if it's for her, no thank you. She's a trite bitch, that one. That's what he would say. That's what he's gonna say. Watch.
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Moon dew? Whoa. They're here to get the moon dew out of me?
So you need a hand, do you?
Oh
We
boy.
do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Who should we pick?
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
I mean, Jill hasn't been out in a long time. Taria, who knows?
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
We'll take Taria.
All right.
Jill's still recovering.
So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Garlic? Conch shells? Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Well, isn't that convenient? I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
All right. Stay safe.
See you later, Clive.
Good luck with your research.
Harpocrates and I'll look after things here. You head over to Northreach.
Alright. See you later. Northreach, huh? Okay, we're off.
Now, where's Talia?
Whoa. Oh, hey, what are you selling? There's Taria.
Welcome.
Welcome. Raging Fists? Cooldown? I think we're good on everything.
An excellent choice.
Ooh, thanks. Okay.
And a fine day to
Keep
you.
them pilchards nice and chilled. I won't have you spoiling another catch.
Oh, you bastard.
Need to stock up on these.
There you are, Talia.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right. What shall I look for?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
Alright, you got it.
There's talk at the glass.
Buy, sell. Be gone.
Whoa, alright. We're buying, relax.
And
And...
thanks for nothing.
Oh!
You haven't much, but you're free to look.
This guy, yeah. He knows
It's
how.
to your liking.
Oh, he knows how to sell, dude.
You're always welcome
That
here
should do
in
it.
Lostwing.
Oh,
Hopefully Talia's finished too.
oh come on. Ah, all these things in the way. Okay.
Get it, boy.
Yeah.
Fresh cuts. Come and get them. Up. You'll not find a bruised pig.
Well, did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Job done. We should get this back to Tomes then. He'll be waiting.
Oh?
But we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat.
Sure.
Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Taya.
For what?
For everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too, by all of us.
Dang. What would the Jill scene have been? We messed up. Oh well. I had to burp.
Well, I think we've tarried long enough.
We'll keep
I
that
got to get these
safe.
ingredients back to Tome so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
How nice. Okay, now we just go back. It's such a good looking game. Great music. Okay. Back to the hideaway, dude. It's like I want to do side stuff right now, but I already did it all. Weird. Before I was like...
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Yeah, dude, we know. Before I was like dreading doing side quests. I just wanted to mainline the story. I guess that's good.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Taya how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
Whoa.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Yeah. So close to leveling again. Get so many of those bugs.
Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Well. Man. I want to see this on PC now, dude. Wow.
Ain't so bad stretching your legs once in a while. Should do it more often.
Totally. You're right about that one, Otto. What's going on in here, huh?
Before you ask, the answer's no. You can't daub yourself in moondew to protect yourself against fire. I had the same idea, even did some tests. And trust me, you don't want that stuff anywhere near your skin.
Okay. Just need a dash, dude. Actually, no, you don't. Just jam to the music.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
Yes. What are we building this for? I don't even know. She just said she wanted to build it. Is she bored?
You know, when I
Are
got
we
into the
bored?
smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Whoa. They're really walloping. Sometime later. Is it an airship? What the heck is it?
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
What?
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Okay.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always?
She wants a boat casino?
All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right.
A mo?
I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Ah. Ah, new quests. Okay, just the one.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Really?
Hold on, Otto. Is it Mid? Or is it Mid's assistant? I must know.
I think Mid might need some help.
That guy's still complaining? Jeez.
Well. Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you were mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the Chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Sure.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. All right. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the Chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
Nice.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame ain't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
called Weird Science. I didn't kill it already. Bummer. Okay, let's go to the hunt board. I wish I could just fast travel there. Another one? Or no, does that mean there's some out in the world? What? No. Okay. Can't open that door? Bomb sightings. Ooh, it's a special. It's a B. We could do that, no problem. Fallen airship. Nearby wood. A fallen airship? A fallen airship? Kurtzberger, aiming for the Imperial chase, took a wrong turn into a nearby wood, within which she discovered the ruins of a fallen airship. Within them, a beast akin... Oh, the Croc and Sambrique. Dude, I'm blind. Let's go to the reading table. Or will that just take me right there? Is that what that even does? I forget. I thought it just showed you, like, the current side quests you can do. Where is it? Oh, we have letters. Duh. What, we get side quest letter? Oh my goodness. Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. So I'm thinking maybe it weren't just the leather what was on his mind. Maybe there's other demons jabbing their pitchforks into his privates. I know you're a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go and ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Whoa. Okay, let's keep reading. Clive, something ain't right with that hound of yours. When it pleases your lordship, come pay me a visit at the toll. What's wrong with Torgal?
What's wrong with Torgal? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
Got something stuck in his teeth? A bone to pick? The pen is mightier. Oh. I was thumbing through the hideaway ledgers at Otto's behest and might have come across something that might need your attention. Maybe, and by that I mean immediately. You know where I'll be. Goat.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Payback. Okay, that's everyone. Blacksmith's closer. Sorry, Karen.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
Nah. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
Karen? We'll be able to talk to her anyway.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations. I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it he said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Perhaps. Okay, let's go talk to Hippocrates. What's wrong with my dog? Hold up. Let's also talk to her again, though. Sorry, Torgal.
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric, if you take me meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Sonbreek. Remember, that's where you have to go for the bomb. Remember, where's that at exactly? Martha's, Southern Sonbreek, Central Sonbreek. I forget where it was exactly. Okay.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite. Which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Good hunting, Harpocrates. Wow, now we got a bunch of stuff to do. Is this another one? I should talk to that guy. Okay. Two hunts. The bomb could kill me. I have no ice powers.
Nick told me she was building a ship.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto might be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen. I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it may be my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. Zero,
what?
You might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's going to take some time, and I'm going to need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I will dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million.
What?
Each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for, when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know.
Ew.
Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No, I don't.
You're boned, goat. 2 star rubies. Nope, we're not talking auto. We're gonna hunt. Okay, Sonbreek. What if it's in Lost Wing? I don't know where it's at. They're all connected, aren't they? Yeah. The croc. It's right there. Okay. We gotta talk to someone? Alright, I guess we'll talk to someone.
How the hell is anyone supposed to...
Citizens are free to come and go as they please. Checkpoints open to all. You'll find a little beyond Northridge, though. When the throne moves south...
Just skipping along, dude. Clive's in a good mood. I guess. Whee. Who do we gotta talk to? The dame.
What am I going to do without sweet water and oil of talc?
Still no caravan from the Dominion's perfumeries yet, then?
Hey, ladies. What's going on? Isabel.
Lady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion. Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well.
Quite fetching indeed.
Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
Dang. Poor Otto. We've been delaying talking to him. Okay. The croc. Let's go here. Man. I like this music.
Come on. Faster.
Level 15s? No way, dude. Raptors? Okay, we passed it.
Back to the stables, girl.
This is the croc. I think he was about to transition. Put Phoenix back on. I don't know, I'm not loving Rama. I don't have the big attack. Flames of Rebirth? Okay, now we do. Great. So then, like, when you master the skill, that's when you could put it somewhere else. Need to master, Aerial Blast. 4 grand? Oh. We're not in the croc, dude. Thought this was it.
Good girl.
She was at the croc. That's where she just came from. God bless it, dude. I get so turned around.
Straight home now.
Whoa. All right. We'll start with that.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Dang, he's getting messed up there. Whoops, there's a waste. Oh. Oh boy. Ugh. Oh, I didn't think he got caught up in it. Oh boy. I don't even know where he went. Oh, there he is. He's in the middle. Yeah. Notorious. Yes. Great. Bomb Ember. Ooh.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more.
Nice. Okay, what's next? Anything else out here? Nothing. Okay. Martha's. We gotta talk to Martha. We'll talk to Martha. See if there's any more sad lore to learn about Otto. He had another son that died. God, that'd be terrible. Okay. Why does it say tracking that other one, I guess.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
A star, Ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again?
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither.
Woo!
That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do. Goat will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
If he's still with us. Who's selling? Is she selling? She ain't selling. Someone selling something? What you got?
Anything catch your eye?
Boy. I don't own these anymore. I sold them at some point. Or no, I probably plussed them. Whoa. Blue. We don't need them. We don't need any of that stuff either.
There you go.
It's bugging me.
Much obliged.
Okay. 20 grand, dude. What a waste. What do these gill bugs sell for? Who? Just the green ones? Goblin coins? Ooh, don't sell those. Wonder if I should sell all those. I mean, we're not really buying anything. 32 gill bugs. Sure, we'll sell all that.
Is that everything? I wanted one of those. Is that everything?
I think so. Everything else used in crafting? Everything else used in crafting. Okay.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Totally. Oh, it's for Torgal. We have to do that immediately. Maybe the other place was closer. Whatever. No chocobos allowed.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
I don't remember that area. It's been a while. We're looking for big antelope. The bigger the better. For our dear dog.
All right.
Big Minotaur.
Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it'd seem like just the place.
Forget about that guy, Torgal. Elder antelope?
I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal?
Come on, antelopes. Get all in a group, please. Wrong one. Let's go. You two in here. Come on. There you go. That one. There we go. All right. Look at them go. Oh.
It's over.
Okay. Just destroy tons of antelope. We're gonna eat all that meat.
No. Will it be enough, I wonder?
He's pumped.
I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsman our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
Nice. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Dalamil. That's where we're going next. Oops. Dude, I always do that to zoom out. Because it's the triggers in like every Ubisoft game, pretty much.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
The Sendrake's fang is gone. The whole Mother Crystal.
Is he in a room somewhere? Oh.
My reputation will be ruined. Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Filthy?
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
Give me the sword.
An audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamal is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Thanks. We don't need it. We'll kill them quick. They're over there. Okay. Just straight ahead, dude. Just straight ahead. Wow. Wow. Man, when are they gonna put the... Isn't there a Final Fantasy 14 crossover for this game? They still haven't done those. A little late, man. I don't know. Level 28. Still haven't even been over here. We're good on those. We just have one goal in mind, dude. We don't got to fight everything. Hello, gentlemen. You do have company. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. Amazing. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I don't care for the combat, and then other times I'm like, yeah, this is pretty cool.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right, Let's get it back to Delamil.
Okay.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient.
What is it?
Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards.
Is it the stone?
The very stone.
Wow.
Far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself. And a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Dang.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
Are there many other collectors out there?
Too many to count. But only one do I consider.
Oh, dang.
Lord Byron Rosfield. And is a perennial thorn in my side.
That son of a bitch.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
No dawdling. My uncle.
His lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Nice.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
We shall. Okay, that's everything, dude. Man, we're doing all of them. All these side quests. They're okay. We're getting that lore, dude. That world building. Wow. Wow.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup.
Big dog now.
All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
Just one?
You can, aye. I'm nice like that.
I feel like we destroyed the whole habitat of
You
them.
can thank Tomes for me. Bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Tomes. First we'll talk to Blackthorn.
Sorry for the wait. But hopefully he'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
This guy's about to shit his pants over this thing.
A whetstone? Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
My God.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
He'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it.
Yes.
Come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right. I will.
Ooh, we get like a special sword? Maybe? Craft one? Excalibur? That sounds really good. Wow. What do I need?
Back, are ya? What do you want?
Grimalkin hide? Grimalkin. It's a hunt. We just gotta find it. $268. Whoa.
Bring me the materials, and I'll think about it.
Okay. Let's talk to Tomes. Hippocrates. Excalibur.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman.
Indeed.
You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought, but one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone, and while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Psh, more than a friend, dude. He's the best. Best pupper. That's all he calls his dog is a friend, dude. Freya, you're like... You're an everything. Oh, Freya. She's really riveted by this game. She loves it. It's like her favorite thing. Right? It puts her to sleep. Because this music is so chill. And great.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Oh, is it? What's up, kid? I saved your life. And it turns out Otto is really sad.
Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
Great. Now she's gonna shove it up our asses. Mid's assistant, right? What's going on down there? Nothing. So this thing's gonna move? No way. Dude, that guy is still whining about Mid's workshop. It's fine. Here you go, Owain.
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the alembic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then, let's get this contraption up and running.
Woo!
There we have it. The Telemon Alembic.
Whoa.
And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that, huh?
What?
What kind of magic?
We happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest leather supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. But I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Ooh.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo.
Gotta start using that more. I'll only be a mo.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Ooh. All right. So we get more Estus. Got a shard. Nice. Dang, 6, 4, 3, 3. It's quite the jump. Oh wait, I thought there was more. Okay. Any more beneficial side quests? I wonder what was the faster way. Oh well.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so.
Oh. 800 ability points? Dang.
You earned this. All yours.
Oh wow, we're close to the end of them. High Cleric's Medallion?
All done?
Grimalkin, right? Oh. The Cattery in Delmechia. Ooh. The Breaker of Worlds. Rosarian Ruins. We gotta do that one to get the sword piece. Okay, we'll talk to Karen
Nick told me
first.
she was building a ship.
Dude's waving at me.
Lady Karen.
Shove this stud up my arse,
Joe tells
please.
me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not. Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much.
Ooh.
Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
He's talking about the dame?
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... I forget where. And having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable.
Damn.
Wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him. Forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
Whoa. Heavy lore dump. Dang.
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather goat were at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Damn. Oh, emotional. Dude, that was just a side quest? Oh my gosh. That was awesome. That was really good. Ugh. I want to hunt that Drimmelkin though. Where was it at again? Grimalkin, that's what it's called. The Cattery in Dalmekia? Where the heck is that, dude? Oh, Dalmekia. The Cattery. Oh boy. It's in places we've never been. Right? Maybe? The jaw. Hand of Titan? I wonder what those are for. Maybe they like strengthen your things. I wonder where that is. Right? The Cattery? Dalmekia? Just off the sickle. Okay. Just off the sickle. It's just off the sickle. So it's over here somewhere? Okay, we'll start at the jaw. Right? Sure. Let's see. Okay. Then maybe we'll end it. I don't know. I guess I should speak with Otto, and then we'll end it. What if it leads to like a big cutscene?
Time to fight.
Nah. Okay, where are we going? These guys are friendly. This way? Maybe? The sickle. Helldivers. Maybe it's over here. This is just off the sickle, isn't it? Sunhounds. What's this? Alright. Nope, nope, we're going. We're just running. Come on. Ah, okay, we're going the right way. Dude, they're level 30s. I'm not stopping for 30s. We're 34. Okay.
Straight home now.
Whoa. Rank C, dude. That's nothing.
Time for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to mine.
Okay. We'll just kill his family first. Sure, he'll love that. Beautiful. Another one. Dang. I gotta like mess with the Titan thing more. Will you just block? And then when you release it, oh. Cool. Man, that does a shit ton of damage.
And then there was one.
Nice. This is great. He can't see me and I can't see him. It's perfect, you know? All right. I'm gonna break him. Damn.
To me, flames!
Whoops. Ah. Ah. Do you have to like time? Maybe you have to time the release of it or something?
Nice try.
Oh. Oh. Nice. Okay, did we get his skin? Yes. Is that the one I needed?
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
No. Eat his bones, Torgal. Didn't even have to heal. Okay. Nice. Dude, this area is huge. We'll get to it eventually. Back to the hideout, though. Hideaway. Okay. A new missive. Oh. New love letters.
What do you need? What do you want?
Excalibur, please. Whoa.
Should last you a good while.
Dang. Can't reinforce it? I'm shocked. Dang, I need better armor. These are all poop. Drake Slayer's belt? We already have one of those. We don't have the bracelets though. Gelatinous mass. We gotta do more hunts.
And?
Okay, what are we wearing? Mithril. Mithril. Okay, these are all great. Excalibur. Wish I could just look at it. Does it have a skin on it? Whoa. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, we'll talk to Otto. I guess.
Nick told me she was building a ship.
Really?
All right, Clive. Asterix.
Tricks?
Finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Ah, Mid. Make for the foredeck.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Obelus.
Obelus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
Oh, you in a hurry and all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste.
Whoa.
And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
Oh boy. My dear boy, my journey to Canver has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strong box with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the free cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I for one believe Miss Teleman's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canvarian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door. Which is why I penned you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle, Byron.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Oh boy.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in and all that bollocks.
Oh, Gav.
It's like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too.
Woo!
She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Dang. Oh my goodness, dude. We have to go to here. I was gonna wait until next time. Next time is now.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place.
Freya, keep it down.
Not that that'll stop you, but we'd do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad Market. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way.
Goots.
It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Oh, okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Whoa. Damn. Oh, we could just go to the hideaway. Alright, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. Is this part of the map that we didn't see? Maybe? Onward.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
Better.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Oh, Torgal.
Fetch.
There's a treat, Torgal. Such a good boy. Okay. Oh, yeah, it is. Alright. Ooh, a side quest. Awesome. Alright. I guess that's it, dude. I think we're... yeah. We're gonna wrap it up, dude. Man, I want to see that Jill date. You know? We missed it. We chose Tarya. We got that extra save though, so you know, maybe I'll go back and look at it. Anyway. Little Torgal. Heck of an episode, dude. Very emotional. That Otto, man. Quite the sob story for him. Right, Clive? Little Cliver. Oh. Anyway, next time, dude. We're making for Bachlad. Bachlad? I don't know. We're gonna destroy the last Mother Crystal. The last one? I thought there were two. I thought there was one over here. God bless it, dude. This guy. What's this guy? I don't know. Whatever. Peace out. So long. Enjoy your day. Bye. Until next time. Bye. Bye, Clive. See you later. That sick sword. Bye.